going on, my people? It's your boy Z Gaming. I'm back for another video on The Walking Dead Road to Survival. And guys, in this video I'm going to go over the dual faction event right quick. The raid and the level up tourney, or the level up tourney and the raid tourney. I'm going to go over the, let me see the prizes right quick actually again. Yeah, the level up tourney has the better prizes, so I'm going to go over the raid tourney first. You definitely want to try to get all the milestones, obviously, because you are going to get some slash tokens. You're going to get 10 basically for the faction raid, and then I believe it's the same amount for the level up. I could be wrong. I'll check it here in a second. You get some pretty good stuff. And if you guys haven't seen already, you can turn this in the museum, and you can get some decent rewards out of here. But honestly, guys, I wouldn't recommend you do this until we get the last roadmap, because I turned it in one time, and then I actually had to go back and get more rings and etc. because I didn't have enough anymore. So in my opinion, hold on to your stuff until you get this 5-star Ezekiel. Until you get the 5-star Ezekiel, then you can start cashing the stuff in to get this other stuff. That's just my opinion. You can get it 50 times, so that is quite a bit. If you farm like crazy, you might be able to get all 50, just depending. But like I said, in my opinion, hold on to the Tiger Canines, Ezekiel's rings especially. Rick holsters, we've only gotten a couple so far. You'll have a couple after you finish all the roadmaps. You only got one so far, but you should be able to get some more once you finish the roadmap. And like I said, hold on to them until you get the 5-star Ezekiel. Then you can go from there and cash them in. So the raid tourney, the prizes overall, you get some 5-star tokens. Then you get a 5-star character all the way up to 15th place, so that's new. And then you get a 5-star character all the way up to first place. So 15th through first place is guaranteed a 5-star. That's pretty cool. 2,500, then 5,000 5-star recruit tokens, 500, 750, 1,000 weapon tokens. Then you get into some slash tokens. Then you get some gear crates, as you can see with the flak jackets, wool beanies, etc. Then you get 2 for 15 through 4. Third place gets the guaranteed ultra rare gear crate, so that's pretty nice. The walkie school bag, which everybody wants and needs. I still like this Dwayne. He's not the best character anymore, obviously, but I still like him against Andrea teams, trip teams especially, because he hits pretty hard, especially with a melee 30% attack leader like my 5-star yellow Tyrese, etc. Can work very well with Dwayne. It just depends how you use him. Like I said, all these characters, most of them aren't as good anymore, but you can still find a use for them if you got the right team build. Second place gets 5-star yellow Tess. Not the best character anymore in my opinion. I guess she's okay. Her AR is a 56, so it is a 2 to 3 turn AR depending on the leader skill and weapons. She does impair for 3 turns to one enemy, but it's only one enemy, so really, unless she's hitting a blue or something like that, maybe you could find a use for her, but I don't see too much of a use for her, to be honest. I don't think she's that much. She's not really, in my opinion, that much stronger than Dwayne. Yes, she does deal the impair, but Dwayne does more damage, and he does attack down, and his AR is faster. So in my opinion, I would still choose Dwayne over Tess, but that's just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. 5-star blue Command Morgan for first place is a decent character still. He's a good blue. He is that 5-star command, which would be pretty nice to have, obviously. His AR is not too bad as well. He does that 500% damage minus 60% attack for 2 turns to one enemy. But the command is the most important part about him. Get an impair weapon on him or something, you could do okay. But the slash tokens is what everybody wants, obviously, because that's the guaranteed 5-star for some of the best characters in the wheel so far. And then first place gets 3 of those guaranteed ultra rare gear crates, and then third and second place get 2. So that's not too bad for the raid tourney, but the prizes are not near as good as the level up tourney. The level up tourney has some very good prizes. So yeah, you are going to get 10 slash tokens per level up and the raid tourney if you get all the milestones. So that's 20 right there, plus whatever you'll get from your placement in the tourney. So not too bad. You get some elite items, then you get a school bag. You get a gear crate with ultra rare gear in it. Not too bad there. And then the places you get, obviously, 2,500 5-star recruit tokens, then 5,500 weapon tokens, 750 weapon tokens, 4-star weapon tokens, 15th place all the way to first, same thing, gets a 5-star. And all the 5-stars are actually pretty good, so not too bad at all, to be honest with you. You get a gear crate. You get the gear crate, and then you get one more when you get to 25 through 16. 15 through 4 gets 2 gear crates. Now, Norma is a very good character to have. The impair and the defense down is very nice for her. You can definitely use her on a good offensive team for sure, because that impair is very, very nice to have, especially since she hits all enemies. Very good character. You get 5 slash tokens for 15 through 4, again. 2 of those gear crates. Third place gets probably, next to Shane, I would say she's probably the best drop leader in the game, because she's still good enough with her AR that you can use her on a defensive team for sure as a leader. Because if you got the right team build, guys, you can still use her as your drop lead and still help defend, because a lot of people hit farm teams. That's just the nature of it. And if you got Connie with a good build defensive wise, then you can still use her pretty well. I mean, she does that attack and defense down for 1 turn to all enemies adjacent as well, so that's pretty good. And she gives you that 30% HP to all ranged teammates, so that could work with Magna, Garrett, 5-star blue or red Garrett even. Not too bad at all. You get 5 slash tokens for third place, then 2 guaranteed ultra rare gear crates. Second place gets the best prize in my opinion. I think it's Ben, Connie, Lester, and then, well, no, I wouldn't say Lester. I'd say Ben, Connie, Norma, and then Lester. I don't think Lester's is good anymore, but I'm gonna get to him in a second. 5-star yellow Ben, the Telltale Special Edition. Like I said, guys, probably the best right now universal leader in the game, next to 5-star red Aaron, because he gives all teammates that 30% defense against ranged characters. If you have him as a leader and you got 5-star red Magnum with a tank weapon like a stun gun, Desert Eagle, 30% HP, 30% defense, 35% HP or 35% defense, she can survive an Eagle Eye from Andrea, so that's very nice. I have seen it, so it does work. She won't have much HP left, but she'll have enough to still be able to take at least one of them, so that's good. Very nice to have also with 5-star yellow shield Michonne, Lee, all of them, all the shields will work really well with Ben. Ben's a very good leader, obviously. Like I said, it's a close one between him and Aaron, but I would still recommend Ben over Aaron, because yes, Aaron does give you attack and defense. Ben gives you that very nice medium bonus when attacking as well. Aaron doesn't give that. She only gives attack and defense. So, in my opinion, Ben's a little bit better, not by much, but I do believe he is better than Aaron. So, moving on. Second place gets 10 slash tokens. Same thing as third, 2 of those ultra rare gear crates. First place gets 5-star yellow Lester. Lester, he's still okay. He's not as good as he used to be, but I mean, I could definitely find a use for him for sure. He gives you that 60% attack and defense for 60% attack and 60% defense for 1 turn, guys, to all teammates. He does do 250% damage to 1 enemy and all enemies adjacent, and his AR is a 45, so that's not too bad. Lester's a good character, but like I said, in my opinion, I don't think Lester's the best prize here. Like I said, I gave you guys my order. It's Ben, Connie, Norma, and then Lester. The reason I put Norma before Lester is because she does defense down and impair to 1 enemy and all enemies adjacent. But, really, you could put Lester before Norma, but I don't think Lester's better than Connie in my opinion. But these are actually very good prizes for this level up. I'm actually quite shocked to see them, to be honest. These are some of the best prizes in a level up I can remember for quite a while. And first place also gets 15 slash tokens and 3 of those guaranteed ultra rare gear crates. So you definitely want to get the milestones for sure, guys. I got a couple armories almost finished as well. I'm going to do a video on that as well. I have, I think, Absolute Zero going on, and then I have an Impair going on a military shotgun. So I'll definitely let you guys see that as well. As always, guys, just breaking down the dual event, the dual faction event, the level up, and the raid tourney, giving you guys my thoughts and opinions on it. And as always, guys, you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe. If you want a possible shout-out, drop it in the comments or message me over line. My line ID is in the description of every video. You can also make me an offense on the Choosing Z's offense series. There's also going to be more rating with Z coming out. That is different from the Choosing Z's offense series. The Choosing Z's offense is where I use an offense you guys create. The rating with Z is kind of how I show you my new raid teams that I build over time. And I take on basically, it's kind of similar to Choosing Z's offense, except I use my normal raid team so you guys can kind of see what my raid teams look like, etc. And with all that really being said, guys, the link also is in the description for the Choosing Z's offense, where you can comment the team build. Please keep the team builds limited to that video only. Like I said, the link is in the description, so just click the description and the link will be right there where you can comment the offense. And with all that really being said, guys, this is your boy Z Gaming. Peace.